B, C, D, E, F, me. Everybody know that I'm a motherfucking G.
Boom, 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 yeah. Hey, bro, to taste some, better not run. Told her we don't bullshit, kill, soul, snatch up your son. BK sight, I'm in Times Square with that stick. They want hanging off the moped, 50 round plus 26. Creep up, Ollie Harwood. Come here, Matt Black, SS, 7 down for soul snatcher.
Yes sir, we back with another KAGURABACHI video, chapter 3 this time. I'm not even gonna waste y'all time with this one, we jumping right back into it. Picking up where we left off in the last chapter, we see that Shiba and Chihiro finally made it to Tokyo. And finally, we get introduced to our first female character. I swear I was getting sick and tired of this sausage fest. He now explains that in Japan, it's completely legal to tote iron, and because of that, it makes the world more dangerous, obviously. She then says that's why the Yakuza gang and big corporations are in search of the stronger defense measures. She then goes on to say that Japan has more than 1,000 sorcerers. Hinao's job is to connect people. She's basically that guy that knows a guy. We then see a flashback to 3 years earlier and we see Shiba catching up with Hinao. Hinao being strictly business, offering up Shiba crazy jobs right off the bat, but Shiba had to tell her he wasn't there for any job today. Shiba then asks Hinao does she know who Kunoshige Rokuhira is. She starts yelling saying of course she does. Does he think she's stupid? And apparently Kunoshige got more emotion than a Detroit Ring camera at 3 AM. Swear you can't have shit in Detroit. Shiba then asks Hinao does she know Kunoshige got murdered, and she says yeah, she was shot when she heard the news. Shiba then says that the Hishaku has claimed responsibility for knocking off Kunoshige. Shiba says that they took the enchanted blades too. We then see Hinao meeting Chihiro for the first time. Cut back to the present day and Hinao is saying how bored she is, and trust, that's a rookie mistake. Anyone knows that you're never supposed to complain about not having shit to do, because sure enough, something always happens. We then see a little girl enter into the cafe. And a little bit later, we see Shiba loud ass yelling as he walks in the place. He now has to tell Shiba to shut up, and I swear I hate this dude so much. She then turns her attention to Chihiro, telling him he's looking cool as always, and Chihiro still being nonchalant as always, only giving her a simple hi. Chihiro gives right to business and asks Hinao about the mention of an enchanted blade. He now tells him that the witness is in the back asleep. We then see a little girl snoring like crazy. Chihiro and Shiba are confused and ask if she's the witness, and Hinao confirms it. We then get a flashback of the girl entering the cafe. The girl shows off her intellect and says she inquires about hiring a sorcerer. He now asks why, and the girl tells her that she's being chased and needs protection. He now asks the girl how much money she has, and the girl says that she's flat out broke. She got less motion than the theater playing Kraven the Hunter. He now asks what kind of bad guy is after the girl, and the girl says it's a guy with the strongest sword. That was the moment of realization for Hinao that the little girl was talking about an enchanted blade. Shiba is kind of doubtful about the story and Chihiro agrees. Shiba just being a clown, man. Shiba and Hinao start talking and we see the little girl starts to sleep talk. She starts talking about hippos, you know, the normal kid stuff, and then all of a sudden she just mentions cell division. Everyone is confused about it, like what you know about cell division? Then we see the little girl waking up, gasping for air. She then asks if they're the sorcerers that's going to protect her. Shiba asks why there's bad guys after her, and she struggles to give him an answer. Shiba tells her this is no place to play and to go home. The girl says she doesn't even have a home. Shiba starts to ask about her mom and dad. The girl shakes her head no. Shiba then says they'll take her to an orphanage. Chihiro then asks if she's eaten anything lately. And before she can even answer, her stomach does the talking for her. Chihiro offers her something to eat and she says she wants soba. Shiba outside taking a smoke break as usual, and he starts to remember that Chihiro was good for looking out for people because he took care of his dad. We then see them at a restaurant and the girl says that her name is Char. Chihiro tells her his name. Char starts yapping, then Chihiro tells her he'll take her to an orphanage afterwards. Char is surprised because she thought that the food was them sealing the deal for her protection. Chihiro tells her that the cafe is not a playground. We see after he says that, she starts to look sad. I know it's barely even been a chapter and I'm already ready to die for her, man. Char says she doesn't want to tell Chihiro why people are after her. Just as she says that, we see this tall looking man walk into the restaurant. Like seriously, look how tall this dude is compared to everyone else. I swear there's a team out there right now that needs a center. Chihiro asks Char to tell her about the sword. Char starts making noises, but then she says clouds come out of it. Chihiro immediately starts to think back to the swords in his pop's basement. He then asks Char if she for real and if she's playing around. She says she's not, she's being for real. Chihiro asks if the person had a flame symbol on his hands, and of course she doesn't remember. Just as they talk, we see bro in the back refusing to order. The server tells him if he doesn't order, he'll just have to beat it. He then tells the server to shut up. Just as that's happening, we see Chihiro asking if it's just one person, and Char tells him no, he's got a whole lot of men. We see Buddy in the back just straight up game ending my mans with 2 chopsticks. This is just embarrassing, man. Imagine getting walked down by a dude with the 50 boom boxes to unlock ass cut. Fresh from Subway, Surfer starts talking, saying he's surprised that she has a bodyguard. Just as Chihiro speaks up, Fresh ups a bomb and the building explodes. Blast sends Chihiro rolling onto the street, and he finally gets that Char was not playing around. Chihiro uses his 200 IQ and puts together that Fresh is working with whoever has the enchanted blade. Chihiro apologizes for not believing her. We then see Fresh kidnapping Char. Char asks Chihiro to save her, and Chihiro gives his nonchalant response saying, "You got it." This dude is too tall for kidnapping, bro playing with the wrong heats. But yeah, that's the end of KAGURABACHI chapter 3. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Char is a sweet character, and if you wouldn't die for her, then we got issues. Chapter 4 is in the works. The video was a little bit shorter because my winter break is ending and I got classes, man. But rest assured, maintaining the agenda is our top priority. Until then, love y'all boys. God bless. Stay smooth, y'all.